Welcome back to the Into That Pale Wasteland event for ZENLESS Zone Zero. Let's just get right into it here. Apparently there's a lot for me to explore in this damn place. Like chests everywhere that I gotta go find. Oh, here comes the backup, right on time. What were you guys talking about?
Hello, rescue assistant. I have good news. The ethereals are gathering in even greater numbers near the base.
Do you realize what you're saying? He's completely right. The ethereals near the base have increased, but we figured out why they're gathering. To put it simply, the ethereals are drawn to the power of the irradiant crystals. We've been collecting these crystals from the hollow, but since we're still figuring out how to transport them safely for now, they've been stored at the base. I had the crystals moved to a different location, and sure enough, the ethereals started flocking over there. What do we do now? The best way would be to lure the ethereals to a convenient spot and take them all out in one sweep. We're already working on it. Today, we just need to deal with the high-risk ethereals. Alright, who set those traps?
My blade is already sheathed.
Now that's settled. Let's continue.
Good work, Chief.
Well, this is happening now. Okay, I pressed the button, you fucking asshole.
It's pointless to resist. Surrender!
Right.
Let's finish the job.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
Fine.
Oh boy.
It's over. Press forward.
It's a big door.
I swear on my blade. Weakling. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. Waste of time.
With a clear mind, arrows fly true.
Go get some rest. My blade is already sheathed. You're done.
Great job, Proxy. Today's operation went smoothly. I just got word from the executive branch. They found a spot where we can wipe out the ethereal in one go. Our next fight will be the final showdown. Huh? What? Okay. I thought this would have been the final one, but probably might not. Looks like we're not out of the woods yet. We're trying to expand our supply coverage to more quickly advance the front lines, but we're facing unexpected resistance. High-risk ethereals are active in the area we're targeting, just as I feared. The Hollow isn't so easily subdued. The instability of the Hollow's activity is bringing all sorts of challenges. We need to eliminate these ethereals as quickly as possible to expand our supply range. We're counting on your help once more, Manager. Leave it to me. Thank you. You'll have to forgive me, but for now, all I have to offer is my heartfelt thanks. If I had known, I'd have brought more red bean buns. Before long, you and Yanagi arrive at the signal source. What's that? Pick it up. Just pick it up.
My blade is already sheathed.
This area has been marked. Agent Boo should be here. Alright.
Weakling. I'm unstoppable. It's over. Sorry I'm late, Yanagi.
Come on. You die now.
Fine.
Speedrun tactics, ladies and gentlemen, speedrun tactics.
Weakling. Purging slash! It's over. Yanagi, I'll handle it.
Mission's a wrap. Let's go. The latest report from HSO states all high-risk targets within the designated area have been eliminated and expansion of the supply line is proceeding smoothly. Sometimes I'm tempted to include your contributions in the official summary of this latest hollow suppression operation, Manager. Thanks to the plays, but please don't. I know, I wouldn't actually put your name in the official document, but rest assured, everything you've done won't be forgotten. I've got to go oversee the final stages of the supply route. As for you, Manager, please take this opportunity to rest. Yeah. Don't have time for all that nonsense. What? Go. What are you doing? Hold on. I need to look at something important.
Are you bored? Should I read you something?
Yeah.
If there's nothing to do...
Now then.
Manager, have you heard any strange sirens around here?
Sirens? PubSec should have all cleared out by now.
Oh, is that so? Maybe I just misheard. Is all this overtime giving me tinnitus? Guess I'll need to ask Chief for a day off once this is done. But on second thought, this month's reports haven't been reviewed yet, and the summary report for this incident is still unwritten. If I delay any further, next month's work will be postponed too, and coordination with upstream and downstream departments will run into problems. Turns out taking a full day off is too much to hope for. A half day should be enough.
Enough with the mumbling. It makes me feel like I'm drowning in work. I'm so stressed that I can literally hear ringing in my ears.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, manager. Please excuse my rambling.
At that moment, the faint sound of a siren can be heard.
So it really is a siren. Seems I wasn't hearing things. Those autonomous mechs must be around here.
Autonomous mechs? You mean there are still PubSec mechs in this area?
Yes. When the Hollow disaster broke out, the nearby precinct dispatched a batch of autonomous mechs into the Hollow to clear out the ethereals and help evacuate refugees. But some of them lost connection due to ether activity, and their location remains unknown. It's likely they've been corrupted and are now completely out of control. If we don't intervene, they might cause trouble for the investigation.
Just leave it to me. You go get some rest, and stop pushing yourself so hard.
Really, manager? I'm counting on you then. An unexpected Hollow disaster. Autonomous mechs losing control. If we can figure out what happened during the disaster, we might improve our prevention systems and reduce unnecessary losses in the future.
You're the rescue assistant sent by Section 6? Did Deputy Chief Tsukishiro send you? So the Deputy Chief couldn't come here herself, I see. As you can tell, I'm an assistant supervisor from public security. My job is to oversee the activities of the disaster relief machines. I heard the machines have gone missing. That's not true. Everything is under my control. Yep, absolutely under my control. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro's been working tirelessly. If anything, you should be urging her to take a break. As for this place, I'll keep these machines in check. That won't do. You're really set on handling this, huh? Don't say I didn't warn you. These machines are ferocious. If you're just trying to show off in front of the Deputy Chief, you might end up biting more than you can chew. I know what I'm doing. If that's the case, please help me get the machines under control, but don't overdo it.
Let's finish the job. Yanagi, I'll come. It's over. My blade is already sheathed.
Ow.
Hey, I said stop it, you what? The emergency brake code was, what was it again? I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere.
Run into trouble?
You're back already, so fast! Did you get those machines under control? It's not what it looks like. The machines were rolling like they gone haywire. I got them completely under control. Even though they're flaring around violently, it's all part of my plan. Really, this is just a unique aesthetic choice of mine.
You really are a stubborn little thing.
I can't let the Deputy Chief think less of me. But I guess I don't have much of a choice. Actually, I wrote down the emergency brake code for these autonomous machines somewhere. It should be nearby. The code is etched into the some service around here. Help me find it. It might not look like much of a code at first. Just gather any etchings you find.
Bro.
These crooked letters, could they be the code? It does somewhat resemble a code. I better take it back and show it to the main boo.
You bastard.
This wall has some neatly inscribed text. Could this be the code? I ain't reading all that. It doesn't look like a code, but I better take note of it anyway and show it to that vain boo.
Over.
There's some finely etched lettering. Could it be the code? It does somewhat resemble a code. These messy scribblings carved here. Could they be the code? Sugashiro Yanagi, I will watch you forever and ever and until the end of time. It doesn't look like a code, but I better take note of it. Oh, you're back! Let me take a look at the text you gathered. Let's see. I can't make heads or tails of this. What's this even trying to say? I'm curious, but it's not something we have to figure out. And this one, how eerie. New Eridu is such a scary place. As for this one, it's utterly baffling. Why would someone carve that on a stone? Finally, this one. Oh, this is it. This is the code. Sugashiro Yanagi, I will watch you forever and ever and ever and ever until the end of time. What the? Well, it's not the code itself. To prevent someone from using it outright, I'd apply to seize your cipher along with some other encryption techniques. All that's left is to decrypt it. Yeah, that's it. But since the encryption is a little complicated, it'll take me some time. While I'm working on it, can I ask you to keep the machines in check? Honestly, I'm so impressed by what you can do. I know you can pull it off.
My blade is already sheathed. It's over. Press forward. I swear on my blade.
Leap resistance is futile.
What the hell?
Thanks to you, preparing today's...
I don't know what Yanagi was trying to say. No, Deputy Chief, please, don't look! Sugashiro Yanagi, I will watch you forever and ever and ever until the end of time. I can't very well ignore it, but how should I interpret this sentence? Didn't you go get some rest? Thank you for asking. After leaving this area in your capable hands, Manager, I did plan to head back to relax. But on the way to the temporary base, I ran into more out-of-control autonomous machines. If left unchecked, they could cause significant collateral damage. As the Deputy Chief of Section 6, I can't allow that to happen. So I decided to reach out and ask for your support. I didn't expect to stumble upon this supervisor carving such peculiar text into the ground. But why would someone want to watch me forever? It's not like I'm dancing or anything, so why would someone want to watch me? I get it. So you do agree. Now then, Public Security Supervisor, don't be nervous. I'd like to know the reason, even if it's just for the purpose of gathering intel. No, I didn't... That's not... Christ, on a crutch. Oh, for Christ. Could it be a stalker? What do you mean? How could you suggest such a thing? I'm not some perverted Bang Boo who'd fall in love with a human in New Eridu. Humans falling in love for Bang Boo is nothing new, but the other way around? That's a different kettle of fish. Maybe WT Tsukishiro is attractive by your standards, but to me, she's no more than an overly squishy sack of flesh and blood. The reason I've been paying so much attention to her is simple. I believe she would make the perfect public security officer. Public security officer? Me? Exactly! Ever since the disaster response began, I've been observing you closely despite your position as an executive officer in Section 6. You're humble, hardworking, and incredibly thorough in everything you do. Seeing you in action, I can't help but think, rather than fighting against the Hollows in Section 6, you'd be better suited to bringing warmth and hope to the citizens as a public security officer. Of course, public security isn't an elite force like Section 6. Perhaps deep down, even you hold such a bias. And that's why I didn't want to trouble you or this rescue assistant. I wanted to handle this mess myself and leave you with the impression of public security being highly competent. At the same time I was doing all this, I was keeping a close eye on your every move, waiting for the right moment to convince you. I see. You want me to join public security. I appreciate that you hold me in such high regard, but I'm not really as exceptional as you think. This isn't about having bias regarding who's better than who. Captain Ju Yuan from Public Security has garnished praise from her own chief, and the team under her is full of capable individuals. Anyway, someone as plain and ordinary as me would likely just get stuck at running takeout orders for everyone. Public security doesn't need someone like that. From what I know, Captain Ju Yuan is sharp as a tack and always on top of everything. Meanwhile, in Section 6, well, to be honest, no one even remembers to collect the takeout. In that sense, this is where I'm needed most in all of New Eridu. Yanagi, I don't think that's true. Please, don't misunderstand, Manager. I'm not complaining. If I hated this job, I would have completely forgo my chances at rest just to keep at it. Like everyone else, I enjoy being needed, being relied on, and knowing I can make a difference. Wouldn't you agree, Supervisor? If you're going to turn me down, you didn't have to launch into the whole spiel. I'm being truthful. Since you hold me in such high regard, it would be rude not to respond in kind. Besides, this disaster response is a joint effort between Section 6 and Public Security. Gathering intel at every stage and formulating contingency plans for future emergencies is my duty as an intelligence officer. I understand now. I'll input the emergency brake code and stop the rogue machines immediately. But these machines were originally deployed to counter the ethereals. There are still a few nearby. I'll need to rely on Section 6 to handle the final sweep. Leave it to me. Let me help as well. One pair of hands would mean fewer injuries for everyone. This is the most logical course of action right now. And they really had to put on the giant yap session, huh? Alright, get the hell out of the zone.
Waste of time.
Not meant to be in here.
Sorry I'm late, Yanagi.
Feels nice to stretch your legs, apparently. Is she seeing red bean buns? Where?
My blade is already sheathed.
And she already said, oh, I'm hallucinating? Tough luck. Oh, you bastards.
weakling. Mind and body.
What? What? What the fuck was that?
We're finally done. Well, thank you so much for your help, Manager. Based on the information I've gathered so far, there's still room for improvement in the response strategy for this particular type of special holo disaster. Once I'm back at HQ, I must write a report on this as soon as possible.
Tsukishiro Yanagi almost collapses but takes a deep breath, straightens up, and barely manages to keep her energy up.
Don't look at me like that, Manager. I'm just feeling a little dizzy.
Stop being so stubborn! How long has it been since you took a break? If you keep going like this, your body won't hold up.
I can't. Not yet. We're just getting started in this holo. If I stop now, the workflow will be disrupted. This is more than just completing a mission. It's about meeting the expectations people have for Section 6.
Expectations? I see.
When the city is thrown into chaos by a disaster, and PubSec is occupied with evacuating civilians, it's up to Section 6 to step in and become the blade that blocks the holo. And not just me. Chief, Asaba, Sakaku, everyone's pushing through to get the job done. As for me, I'm the one supporting them from behind. That's why I can't falter now.
In that case, let me support you. At the very least, let me help share some of your work.
Thank you, Manager. That's true. With you here, I feel like even working overtime isn't a big deal. Oh, I didn't mean for you to work overtime. I just meant... because you're here, I can keep going until everything's done. By the way, after we're done here, do you want to swing by the bakery nearby? They have the best red bean buns.
This woman just won't rest. She won't rest one bit. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna have to do another episode on this because we still have, like, 3 whole side quests to do here. Fuck me. I think I'm still gonna go and start the Anby story quest now. And whatever little bit we still have to finish, we will finish, like, at the end of each part. Because, yeah. Grab some of these. These are always helpful.
'Cause